Hey up lads and lasses, Danfire here, back again with some more Infinite Lagrange. So today I was going to talk a little bit about experience on ships and like a really nice and cool trick you can do to hit that soft cap really easily, really quickly, and generally just get a bit more out of your ship. So, as you must be probably well aware, when your ship gets into combat, it gets XP. When it wins said combat, I can show you here even, you get a bit of XP. I mean, this isn't a particularly great example, and I don't currently have any good examples, but this XP correlates to the level on your ship. Now, the level on your ship is quite important, and because it gives you tech points. Now, tech points are what you use to, on the case of this ST-59, unlock bonus subsystems if you've got them from the boxes, and obviously increase the damage and armor, etc. So, it's a very, very, very important factor of the game, and you should at least be hitting soft cap as quickly as possible. What I mean by soft cap is level 30. At level 30, you will no longer gain experience for ships in fleets that are only attacking pirate fleets. So the importance of this is level 30 is more than halfway all the tech points you're going to get if you haven't got any from tech points from boxes, etc. So you need to hit that level 30 sooner rather than later. Now, a really interesting, great way to do that is if you're parked up next to some pirate bases and stuff like that, you'll notice that if you log in or haven't logged in for a bit and then you log in, you'll have a report saying your miners have been killed by these pirates. So, it's a great way to protect your miners and gain a ton of experience at the same time, and it's using the Blockade feature. If you've got two fleets, which I got set up here, you can right click in either an operation circle that you've created, or if you're using mining platforms, you will blockade the entire mining platform. That means that any fleet that passes through your mining platform will get hit by your fleets. So they won't hit your mining fleets, it'll hit your fleets that are blockading. Now, this will protect the miners because they'll just get pulled off and you're completely safe in that situation. Your miners will be alive, but then your fleet will kill off the fleet, which you'll get at experience. So to do this, it's quite simple. You hit blockade, you select the fleets you want to blockade. You need 2 fleets to be able to do this. Makes it a bit more difficult to do it early game, but you can just split, 2 ships into a different fleet or whatever, and it'll work, regardless. When you are blockading, you'll have this sort of cross-section pattern over the operation area. This is the same if it's an operation circle, your base, if it's a mining platform or an outpost. So do bear that in mind. You do get like a visual notification that the advanced mining platform, in my case here, is now blockaded. But any outpost ships that try and come through here will get attacked by my fleet, giving them experience and protecting your miners. So I've got some reports that I can show you. These are one that I've got myself, and Sigma has thankfully sent me one over, and she was 4 days into a server, just showing like how useful this is and how much experience you can get even early game with maybe 4 days in, maybe a couple of frigates and destroyers. Very unlikely she'd have had cruisers out at this point, but we'll jump into those now. So this report was generated a while ago, but still applies. This is when I just about got ST-59s out, and I needed to get some experience on them as quickly as possible. I had a setup with a mining outpost literally in the middle of like 3 or 4 enemy outposts, and they were just constantly sending stuff either to attack my miners or trying to send ships and fleets through the outpost to get to somewhere else, but I blocked them off and stuff like that. So really, really useful because it's protecting my miners, because I was logging in and finding all my miners dead every couple of hours because it was a very aggressive area I was in. Like I said, there was about 4 outposts there, just sending fleets like every half an hour, so I was losing stuff very quickly. This blockade protected my miners, kept them alive, so I was able to mine efficiently. But look at that experience I've got. 300,000 experience across my entire fleets, 2 fleets. So it rapidly got my ST59 from, I think it was level 0 at the time, and this was 1 day. This is just 24 hours sat there, and I easily got 300,000 experience. That brought my ST59 right away from 0 to like level 15. That's 15 tech points I could now spend on upgrading its armor or its weapons and that kind of thing. This is a great way as well if you've got a new ship that you've just unlocked and it's S tier or it's A tier and you're going, damn, I need that in my fleet now, but it's level 0. Chuck it into your fleet, blockade up your mining outpost, and you can reap the benefits of free experience. It's also really good because it means you don't have to play quite as much. If you may be going on holiday or something like that, you can blockade your outpost up and still be generating some experience and stuff. As you can see here, my fleet's done exceptionally well, killing over 1,000 ships with only about 160 CP worth of losses, which is a fair bit, and you will need to, you know, occasionally log in and maybe bring your fleet back, repair it, send it back out again, or replace the ships that got destroyed. So yeah, really good. So this was quite late game. I've got battle cruisers out, I got carriers out at this point, so definitely, you know, much further into the game, so you're going to see a bigger experience gain because you're going to be hitting level 7, level 8, level 9, level 10 fleets. Will be trying to hit you, so you're going to get more experience because they've got bigger ships and stuff like that. But you also do need more experience because the larger the ship, so the ST59 for example needs a lot more experience to level up in comparison to a Ruby frigate or something like that. So we'll have a look at Sigma's report now as well, and like I said, she had 4 days in. She's probably only got maybe destroyers out at this point at probably the max. So yeah, let's have a quick look at that. So here we go. This is Sigma's report. She's with Legion, so shout out to them and her for sending me this over because it's awesome. Because I was way into, you know, late games. So I wanted to show you an early game report. Again, 4 days in. 20,000 experience, no losses here. It was only a few hours I think she'd had this set up for, but 20,000 experience on a bunch of frigates and destroyers, easily getting, you know, a few levels out here, being able to get those tech points, and those tech points are so invaluable because the difference between, you know, an ST59 for example with no upgrades at all versus, you know, having a hardened armor if you've got that unlocked and upgrading its armor. I know it's bugged and it says 970 armor at the moment on my one, but yeah, that is a bug. I believe it's like 600 or something max now. But either way, yeah, definitely check this out. If you're next to some pirate bases, they're giving you a bit of aggro. Farm them like I've just mentioned. You'll get a ton of experience and you don't have to do anything, and that's the best part. You can set up your blockades on your outpost or on your operation circles and, you know, log in a few days or, you know, the next day, give it 24 hours. You'll have a ton of experience on your ships. Yeah, you'll have some losses and stuff, but it's worth it. For the tech points, it's definitely worth it. Anyway, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Again, another shout out for Sigma for sending me this over. Have a good one, guys, and I'll catch you next time.